whole load of douche juices and the cahootnesses with how many cahootnesses the cahoots could even do with the deals of the downtown reach arounds of the contract negotiations of the backdoor deals. Skippy diggity doing all tickety time. Skip ran away. Once again, Skip done ran away and Boney at least is here with me. But I'm not sure where Skip's at. Skip done ran away. Ran away with Yardbird. Try to go diggity down. The my balls. Can I get some brains, y'all? Hold on, I'm Gizzy. Welcome back to the dark side. If this is your first time here, this is where you span some brains unless you want to throw them hands at Skip. Seeing as how Skip done ran off, but at least he left Boney around this tickety time. I think this is going to cost me less than child support. And this is, I'm pretty sure this is. Hola, I'm Gizzy. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains, y'all? I do know that they know that. I know that you know that they know that. I do need you to not be finger banging that thumbs up unless you want to annoy grandma. And she be trying to get them clam slams underneath her toes. And then we got to eat them boogie woogies out the nose right before the avapaz starts to take the temperatures of the room. And then, it pops that nerve bullet in a douche juice caboose. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all like your boy be starving out here. Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm doing actually substantially actuals of factuals a little bit. Uh, I'm doing good. How you doing? That's right. Bananas up in the chicken chat. Banana family. How y'all like me and my mankini, y'all? I try to not nippy slippy, but my nippies be slippy. Thank goodness I'm only like less than an A cup. All my homegirls keep on giving me a whole load of douche juice about how my nipples and my slipples are going diggity down like the yacht balls. Balls off of my clam slam. Balls up in the chicken chat. I got a lot of homegirls giving me douche juice about how my cleavage is not covering my beef sleeve the way Richard's wife needs it to be hit. And I need advice down in the chicken chat. What am I supposed to do? What do I do? Do I just drop deuces all in my diaper wipey? Or where in the world am I supposed to find Waldo when my nippy slippies is coming up smaller than average? When Boney looking larger than average, what do I do with the nippy slippies when y'all keep on misbehaving and finger banging that thumbs up? That is not the way this downtown rich mom was supposed to go. Tell Richard's wife. Somebody call Richard's wife and tell Richard's wife because we need some beef sleeves up in this money. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. We starving out here. Y'all think that staying Frank Strong is a giggity gang due to how many times you be finger banging that thumbs up, y'all. You was supposed to throw new news at my douche juice. Can I get some brain? Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. That's right. We need beef sleeves for Richard's wife, y'all. Grandma is sassholing all your cabooses. Grandma gonna make some beef and cheddars out all your string cheese. You thinking that grandma is not about to annihilate y'all with that beef and cheddars. This the goodnesses of how many string cheeses you could do with your bus with that beef sleeve. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chicken chat, y'all? Why y'all gotta continue to return to be naughty, you two. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat. My mankini trying to get in mankini shape. I be trying to get my beef sleeve weather right. And y'all keep going diggity down on my clam slam. Naughty, you two. Naughty. Hola, I'm OZ. Welcome back to the dark side. My grandma says that if you finger bang that thumbs up any more times, she's gonna bust multiples and multiples, and she did not even have a chance to charge her rose. She even actually lost her rose charger. So we need to not hit no more thumbs up due to increasingly moisture levelizations. The grandma hitting multiples since she doesn't even have access to the charger to her rose. That should be against the rules. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You made me know somebody that made me know somebody that has some brains. How many times your grandma says you glizzy plastic don't hit multiples? Rid of me that. Skin of my rinky dinky dink. Huh? You think I don't see you back down under with your rap balls going diggity down on my clam slam? Get out of here, backside up, Boney's getting feisty. Skip, you better. Good thing Skip's gone. Ain't no brain. Skip done ran out for a package of milk. He's trying to find a box of milk, right? Meow. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. I'm as whack as Shane's mama. What's going on? I was having technical difficulties. I apologize. Everything giggity went diggity down like your rock balls on my clammers before I could even get a rusty crusty truffle butter shuffle out of my guys pies and drop a deuce without a zombie coat brand typey wipey. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickity chat? Naughty YouTube. Why you gotta be like that? No, yeah, that's right. Stop hitting it. Tell him. You do understand the rules. I thought you was misinterpreting the rules. That's right. That's right, y'all. Stop it. That's naughty. Naughty. Hola, I mean, naughty. Hola. Y'all keep finger banging that freaking thumbs up. Shane's mama is moisture levelizations about to be as dry as my diaper wipey. Gonna be looking like the whole Sahara Niles is rivers is looking as look at it long as a strand of Goldilocks' fur while Rumpelstiltskins tries to make a grandma rug out my big ass chick. That nothing to see here. 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 Nothing. Just gravity winning all the tickety time. Naughty YouTube, naughty. Eyeballs off of my claims like eyeballs up. Hold on, I'm gonna see. Can I get some brains up in the chickety chat, y'all? I will brush my teeth as soon as you put your ass in my mouth. That's right, I can need the eyeballs going up, and you keep sending them eyeballs diggity down. Eyeballs up in the chickety chat. Acting like staying Frank strong is just a matter of facts of a matters of how many facts you can spit out in the chickity chat is not how the downtown reach around works, son. Pantyhose matriarchs. Don't I know you from that nice Waffle House in Mississippi? Pretty sure. Pretty sure you the one. Can I get some brains, y'all? Hola, I'm OZ. Welcome back to the dark side. Good to see you're still breathing. Trying to encourage y'all how to mend the tickety times it takes them tippity tap ins to grandma's pantaloonies getting back re-sewn to re-stretch to re-sew before we had to even include the insurance and gotta talk to Jake from City Park. Jake's from City Park. He's such a nice guy, but every tickety time I gotta talk to Jake from City Park, that money all ends up costing me more money. Next thing I know, I end up with a whole bunch of douche juice I didn't even need just because I got good credit. Because y'all keep on finger banging that thumbs up, and now I got eyeballs up in it. Naughty YouTube, naughty, naughty, naughty. Hola, I'm Gizzy. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chicken chat, y'all? Peekaboo, peekaboo. You guys think that staying Frank strong is fun. You think that it's just like funny games. You sit out here with your mankinis and your beach body weather feathers, and you think that it's just funny games. It's not all funny games. Staying Frank strong takes a little bit of efforts. It takes a little bit of peekabooing up in the morning time when the morning time got to pop up. Takes a little bit of keister holes to deep dive up in that money, son. Hola, I'm OZ. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Jealous your boy. We're starving out here. We're starving out here. You ever try to play peekaboo with the Nunu? Let me tell you, it's the best Christmas treat I ever had. I thought I was exacerbated before I even had went to Christmas dinner and had the ginger snaps that Grandma made especially for y'all. Y'all didn't even eat them. I had to throw Grandma Nunus because y'all was being too rude. Why y'all being rude and going diggity down with the yacht balls up in the chickadee check? I thought we was gonna have a nice happy Christmas dinner time, and y'all being naughty, while Grandma made these fancy ginger snaps that's with the ruthless and toothless Yardbirds trying to encourage us to stop paying the child supports in order to have more baby mama drama llamas. I mean, it makes a sense in actual factual sense. It says if I got more baby mama drama llamas, then that means that my lab gets a little bit more full of douche juice, and then I need a little less diaper wipies for me. I think that does make sense. I mean, I do know mathematics, and I know that Boney's trying to buzz out the Boney sees a yard birdie likes down under. Boney get down. Bones down, shockers up. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Chickadee chat. I need to know if you like that old shocker, that new shocker, that nanner shocker. How many raccoon shockers before your eyeballs go diggity down on my clam slam? Eyeballs up to my new son. Can I get some brains? Can I get some brains? Can I get some brains? Grandma's hitting multiples, but what about the multiples that Richard's wife's hitting with them beef sleeves, son? Richard's wife knows how to hit them beef sleeves like she's got Arby's up in her pocket. She got some in her prison pocket. Why you think we diggity deep diving up in our prison pocket? We trying to dive in our bag and pull out the best crusty truffle butter shuffling turd nuggets we can find before we got to even add kitty litter to that money, son. That's right, eyeballs. Ain't no brains there. Hola, mi amo Z. Can I get some brain? Ain't no brains here. Hola, mi amo Z. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. So what you're saying is that if I let you into the 10 town by the river, you're going to like make ice cream and baked potatoes before we gotta bake the potatoes and make the ice cream. I thought that we was gonna just like have a happy. I need some hands in the chickadee chat. Y'all having a happy birthday. Don't forget about throwing down them hands in the chickadee chat. Y'all having a happy birthday. My clan slam be going off the chickadee chain due to an inversal of a reversal of a downtown reach around the how many tickety times y'all be finger banging that thumbs up as making grandmas come up and says look way more moister than Shane's mama ever could have wanted to imagine ever has. halfless is the halves off. Cutting that money's half off. We talking about half off. We talking about get your ass down here to these big ass, small ass storage units. Stop finger banging that thumbs up. Stop finger banging that sub. Stop finger banging that bell. That bell ain't even work. You can ring my bell. That bell only works like 50% to 92% to 2% to downtown reach around this type of way. That does not. That bell works. That bell works about as good as my prison pocket. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains. Naughty YouTube, naughty. Can I get the eyeballs up in the chicken chat? I'll be trying to hit multiples with my man Keeney, trying to sell my hustle muscle out here at the pilot truck stop. You can catch me right here. I'm at Shane's Mama's. We trying to get over here in Shane's Mama's. We right here at the Taco Bell, right here at the truck stop by the Shane's Mama's. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat. Naughty YouTube, naughty. We trying to flex that hustle muscle, and if you keep tippity tapping, that's gonna make me have to do a downtown reversals and have to twerks for you for free 99. And I don't really like twerking for free 99. I would rather make Boney my new neck master. Can I get the balls up and chickity chat? You think about making Boney your Boney just shakes away. Boney just shakes and bakes. Boney does all multiples on multiples if you include to stop with the thumbs up. Boney gonna shake and bake all the tiggity things. It's gonna rain like it's the Sahara deserts up in the morning time. Why you think we get the apples up in the chickity chat? Naughty YouTube, naughty. Hola, mi amo Z. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Skip's over there tattletelling. Why are you tattletelling on Skip tattletelling? You can't tattletale on the tattleteller. I mean, there can only be one, and that's Skip. Ain't no brains here. Oh, it's super moist already. Well, congratulations. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. You holla at your boy. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. Welcome back to the dark side. If this is your first time here, it's time to span some brains. If you've been here before, it's time to throw them hands in the chickity chat, y'all, and let me know you're having a happy day. And let your rock balls go digging it down on my clam slam, and then that's naughty YouTube. You keep on going diggity down. I might have to do a downtown reach around reversals. We might end up having to get ourselves sold to each other. Do you even know what that? I just got unsold. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Hell yeah, y'all. I don't know if you know where my glizzies went, but I do know that my grandma has a little bit of knowledge. And I know one thing. That if you go and try to buy an avapaz off a bad dragon, you guns to get ripped off. That's naughty. I am not a financial advisor. I have no brains. I do not advise anybody financially of anything, thing. But I will advise you to not buy your avapasitor off a bad dragon. That is naughty. Naughty is finger banging that thumbs up. That is naughty. So now we have to get cereal. I think that if you throw milk up before you throw a milk, then when you El Wushy, you're going to come up with the same results. They're going to finger bang that thumbs up. We need to lessen the recesses, the hairlines, all the thiggity thumbs going up. We need the eyeballs up, not the thumbs up. We need the eyeballs up. Eyeballs up and chickity check. The recessiveness of the recession listing says how many times that hairline gotta go getting pushed up when the new going diggity down like the yacht balls going diggity down on my clam slam. Balls up and then chickity chat. The recessiveness is the how many recessive listens says does define how many wishes can be performing this says due to how many diggity thumbs ups keep going diggity down like the balls up and then chickity chat. Can I get a El Whooshy? No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Meow, meow. You keep going diggity down with the eyeballs on my clam slam. I might have to tongue punch your moose knuckle, and that's naughty, YouTube. Naughty. I thought that we was gonna do a little bit of nice, fiercely, like a little bit of little play games. I might bite and nibble on an earlobe, and y'all going diggity down straight away, right away, eyeballs up and then chickity. Naughty YouTube, naughty. Welcome back to the dark side. If you maybe know somebody, they maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all. Yang Hong Hai Jai, and keep breathing. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Meow, meow. I thought you knew where my corn nuts came from. You keep finger banging that thumbs up, and Grandma gonna make corn nuts out of my cornholes, and my cornholes got a lot of spiggity spokes. Giggity, spiggity spokes. Giggity, spiggity spokes. Giggity. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains. There you maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that's some brains. Hola, I'm Ozzy. Welcome back to the dark side. How many tickety times you guys to do a little bit of a downtown reach around for free 99? Because Skip's out here working his hustle muscle trying to buy a new pair of socks due to he was throwing them around and lastly the Liggity Live. Because it was a sockless liggity live, just like all these liggity lives, that socklessness says. And he threw their monies and lost them. And then Barry picked them up and was rubbing them with oatmeal and peanut butter and grandma's douche juice says. Because y'all keep finger banging that thumbs up so much that grandma got so much douche juice that it's coming up her backsplash. She can't stop coming. She's coming all over the place with this douche juice caboose. She's got no pre-diaper wipey. You think I got enough funds to make her have a pre-diaper wipey the way Shaboy got a pre-diaper wipey? She ain't even got a hot ball before her pre-diaper wipey. She's just sitting there clam slamming, raw dogging that money. Looking like the old shocker. She's just old shocker in that money. She is the one that came up with that nanner shocker. She loves that money. She be hitting them multiples on multiples. That's why she got some pregame with that piggly wiggly squiggly. I can tell you to inform you that you need to get one of these chargers. These chargers, they be charging all the toys. You get one of them, you could charge all of them. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. My Avopods even charges with the same kind of charger. You just got to get one of them and you'll fit the charger. Why you going diggity down while Boney popping up? Hot balls off of my clam slam. Hot balls up in the chickity chat. Skip done lost all of his socks. He lost all of his socks in the whole liggity live due to the amounts of thumbs up that going diggity down like the hot balls. Thought that we were gonna try to figure out the best way to finger bang grandma's fart box before my glizzy blaster had to show grandma that my glizzy blaster does hit multiples, grandma. I don't care how many socks I got to dirty to prove to her. I don't care which ostrich farm page I got to go to bust multiples and multiples. And why y'all keep on disobeying by finger banging that thumbs up. That is not allowable. That grandma does not liggity like that money, son. Stop with the finger banging of the freaking thumbs up. Finger bang that sub in the bell. The bell don't work very. You can ring my bell. Ring my. Hola, I'm Ozzy. Welcome back to the dark side. Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? My glizzy blaster does buzz multiples, Grandma. I don't know how many tickety times I got to tell y'all to stop with the tibbity tapping and the finger banging in the fart boxes before the fart box got to buzz multiples. But can we please stop the monies right? Meow. You just made me. Oh, I did that one on my own. Backside of Boney don't taste so bad. It don't taste as bad as berry sock. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chicken chat, y'all. Unless you ain't feeling swole as like trying to show off your armpits. I mean, is you fresh at death? You aerodynamic? Do you still really do want to hit that thiggity thumbs up to make Grandma mad? Pop out. I got you, son. My glizzy blaster guns to hit multiples. My gunsteria gonna have diarrheas of the mouthless, is the roofless and toothless as yard burst, trying to trigonometry, your boy. I do know that they know that. I know that you know that they know that. Hitting that thumbs up gonna make Grandma more moist than Shane's mama could ever wants to ever gunsteria to be. So you know what tickety time it is, right? Chickety chat. It means it's tickety time to get some free Shanes up in this money. Can we get some free Shanes, y'all? Free Shane, free Shane, free. We need some free Shanes up in this money, y'all. Free Shane. We need some free Shanes up in this money, y'all. Unless you rolling with Grandma. Grandma's muncher levelization is going through the roof of the 10 down by the ripper. She don't give a diggity dang thing about Shane's mama. She would have bonded her out. It says she don't give a diggity dang thing about Shane's mama. I need some free Shanes up in the chickity chat, y'all. Free Shane. Free Shane. I can't stop unless you tell me to stop, but I'm your plug. How am I supposed to do that? If I got you plugged in and you trying to suck the bottom of the barrel of my glizzy blaster, talking about give me more glizzy, how am I supposed to do that? Why you finger banging that thumbs up, son? Do I also need to inform you that I had the video footage of what you did with Barry Sock? Son? Remember? Do you remember that day? Because I got all the video. I balls up in the chickity chat. Why y'all keep going diggity down? Eyeballs up. Thought we was gonna stop finger banging that thumbs up and get the eyeballs up. Now you trying to interrogate me like you's freaking Dennis Ferranzi. Giggity. I ain't had nothing to do with the glizzy stick up. The glizzies just popped back in my diaper wipey. I had nothing to do with that, officer. Why the CIA gotta be Pelican Beacon me's? I thought that I was gonna be a returned state witness as soon as the first time they interrogated me. Chickity chat. I ain't know nothing about nothing. No. Why we gotta have hostile standoffs? They said I was turning state witness as soon as I got interrogated. Chickity chat. Look at your boy now. Sitting here with the glizzy blaster ready to bust multiples like Grandma with the rolls the first tickety time. Like y'all finger banging that thumbs up. What's up though? What up? How many tickety times it take you to wiretap my douche juice before my douche juice told you to tell on me, to tell Skip to tell on me? Huh? Rid of me that, Mr. CIA agencies. Rid of me that down unders. What's going on? Where is the answers? Riddle me that, Mr. CIAs. You want a hostile standoff? Don't come bitching at me in a little bit, talking about they were finger banging that thumbs up, dog, so much. Don't be freaking coming at me in a little bit, dog. I ain't got no brains. Maybe somebody that has some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. Oh, I'm Z. Good to see her still breathing. So now you want to contract negotiate a downtown reach around. Too bad there's not a Waffle House in this ticketed town, dog. What am I supposed to do? You really think You really think I'm gonna contract negotiate with you when you come in with the hostilities of the preparation natures of how much you perspiring more than grandma. Shane's mama is jealous because her moisture levelizations will never be Gunstarias of the months that you must. Look at you sweating off your eyebrows, dog. How you get your. You think that I'm gonna cooperate? You think that I'm gonna take financial advice from you how to get bonded out? Come on, now I just caught a brand new charge. Ain't brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. What do you think you're supposed to do? You were supposed to give me some new socks for my birthday. Why you still gonna leave a candy bar on my pillow? That is not collecting the rent check, dog. That is not how we collect the rent check. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chicken chat, y'all? Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. Oh yeah, well that's cool. I tried to hop in a dumpster that was on fire and I burnt my toesy woesies and I lost my plug in the middle of it. So I had to get me a new plug. My new plug squeaks. And it's green because it was pre-used. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Have you ever been chased around by a big old man with a big old drill dough trying to get your culos before you end up having to peekaboo your spokes? Peekaboo, I'm talking about peekaboo, and straight. I am talking about moves over my hammy. I'm tickety talking about making it out of the Denny's. Lickety, breathing before the cockroaches come all swarming, talking about you ain't tippity tipping. The waitress said, you think I don't understand where you come from down under the sun? I see you still there. You think that I'm playing giggity game? I'm plugged in. Y'all keep finger banging that thumbs up. You know that you're gonna make grandma mad. You keep on freaking tippity tapping. You know you're gonna make bony bust off the bone, chickity chain. It's your boy is not trying to pay any more child support. And says, I am tippity tapped out. I'm tapping. You can suck on my toes all you want. I will bust all over everything thing except the vag stabs, y'all. I do not need no more child supports. Peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get my downtown reach around to go as low, liggity, low prices as Skip can charge due to he has the inversion of the camel toe stands that I have no access to the abilities to do because Nosy knows that I have no abilities to do none of these things. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. These ops be popping out like obstacles. They try to put popsicles up in the courses of the Rufus and Toofus is the Yardbirds in the front of the set. Tent down by the river. They trying to figure out the best way to tent down by the river gonna be called sexicles now. We trying to get our own deliberations, says proclamations, says individualism, says in the name of Zombie Land? No. Zombie Fun Park? No. Can I get some brains, y'all? Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, it's your boy. Good to see you're still breathing, y'all. This is not max level. It gets way more intense. You don't even want to see what happens when I call out the front side of the back side of the tent up out of ripper, dog. What you thought? Thought my glizzy blaster wasn't gonna hit multiples? Why are you trying to owe me more child support? It says with your rock balls going diggity down, balls up. What you thought? You thought it couldn't get a little bit more intense with the ruthless and toothless yardbirds, tickety, talking all that triggity trash to each other's. The yardbirds be squawking more than the bats up in the sky in the nighttime. Them bats be getting caught in your hair. You ever try to change your ringtone up in the moonlight? You gonna get bats caught in your ass hair. Eyeballs up. 151 rum, pineapple juice and Malibu, caribou, get them all numb. Make baby girl come out of a shell and raise hell. There you go. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. You finger bang that thumbs up one more time. I might have to finger bang grandma's fart box. That old grandma more child support says that the banana family tree is very, very straight, y'all. What do you know, thus in conclusion, about the banana family? Spam that in the chickadee chat. Spam some bananas in the chickadee chat, y'all. Trying to hunt me down. Some of that red meat. Them red stockings, they told me that if I end up having enough red stockings that I can compete to the next lickety level. I'm not exactly sure what that means, what in order I got to do that, but I'm going to try to diggity, do that money. I know, it's crazy. I shouldn't have any teeth, right? If I was to do everything that y'all be saying I'm doing, I should be like a yard bird. So finger bang that thumbs up for my smile. Finger bang that thumbs up for my smile. Finger bang that thumbs up for my smile. For the amounts of ruthless and toothless yard birds and the amounts of times we share light bulbs and different things. Finger bang that thumbs up for my smile. Ain't no brains there. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Could you holler at your boy? We starving out here. Well, I have more than 12. We're already at like almost like a lot, and it's way. Yeah, 12 would be really. And I will always love douche juice. I'm the banana family, son. I don't got no watermelons. I clam slammed earlier. Thank you very much. My fart box been plunged by grandma. She got me some Drano, and next thing I know is we were eating that capsaicin off of all the hot chili peppers, rubbing nip slips together. Think I might have a little some more child support in the morning time. And I will always drop deuces in the parking lot on Friday night. Guys Pie is the only pie place in the whole pie industry, and that encourages you to drop a deuce in our parking lot. If you need a mankini, we got them all the mankinis for that low liggity low right here. Is these big ass small ass storage units. We get them from you, Shane's mama. Can I get the eyeballs off of my camel toe? My glizzy blast is gonna bust all over your camel toe if you keep going diggity down on my clam. Flame Slam is about to be hitting multiples. I thought that we were gonna behave ourselves tonight. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. Can I get some brains, y'all? Can I get a shocker, y'all? Shocker than a blocker, unless you're trying to get defeated by gravity. The feetness is the how many tickety times gravity guns to defeat you before you just free balling them shockers and then not throwing them blockers. I need some shockers, chickity chat, y'all. We need the shockers before the pre-blockers. We need to retrograde the blockers to go bigger back to the 80s. We need them monies hitting in them VHS when Rufus and Toothless was really buying them rose stems. It says, you nosy knows about where to get the best rose stems. Can I get some brains? 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 Ain't brains here. You maybe know somebody has some brains. Hola, mi amo Z. Anybody finger banging that sub and that bell? Let me tell you that bell. You can ring my bell, ring my eyeballs off of my clams, eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. Hola, mi amo Z. Can I get some brain? If you want to buy an avocado, we gonna go avocado shopping and you guys to get out my ostrich. Peekaboo, is that? Peekaboo, eyeballs up in the chickadee chat, y'all. You think it's easy saying Frank Strong? Why you think Frank be getting Frank Strong? He has the forearm strength of 2 forearms. That how many bonobos could even say hello to each other in the morning time? Can I get the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat, y'all? You can ring my bell. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all. My name is not Jerry, but I do sit on your mama's lap. She got the biggest bony in town. Can I get some brains? I'm Shane's mama, son. Can I get some brains? And no more thumbs up. Any more thumbs up, we are at the point in the rate of flux capacitations is the amounts of moisture levelizations is where grandma about to be busting multiples off her backsplash and I just changed her typey wipey and I do not need to deal with that thiggity things. I do not I got flip-flops on, y'all. I do not got my douche juice kickers on. We do not need to get any more thiggity thumbs up because grandma gonna butt grub. I mean, she's talking about you finger bang that sub in that belt. Grandma about to be having legs over her head. She about to be talking to Chase the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. Can I get some brains? We have the whole wide world, the selection. Look at this is pre-used. I busted on this multiple times. You could get a pre-used zombie because I'm hungry. Pre-used mankini right here is these big ass small ass storage units. You don't even know what we got going on here. We got all these thiggity things. I have busted on all these things. I mean, multiple times. I mean, we got all the colors. You talk about colors. We have all the colors. We got all the things. Look at that. Multicolored. I've busted on all these thiggity things. It's like a sucker and a lollipop. When you lick the wall and the snozberries taste like eyeballs off of my clam slam. Pony trying to bust out the bone chickadee chain because y'all getting him excited. Naughty YouTube, naughty. Now I gotta slap y'all with the avocados. Naughty YouTube, naughty. I thought I was gonna tickle y'all with the tickler. I thought you was gonna behave with the eyeballs going up. Thought y'all was gonna behave. It says 2 minute tickety times. As I got to remind y'all that this is a sockless lickety live. Take them socks off in the chickety chat and spin them monies around. It's getting hot out here. I don't even know how y'all even got your shirts still on. Take them shirts off and finger bang that thumbs up. Wait. Don't finger banging them thumbs up and leave your shirts on. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Cause you how that's your boy be starving out here, son. We're so hot we got our socks off in this lickety live. It smells like grandma's vajayjay on the 4th of July. We got fireworks popping off between the asshole talking shit behind me and grandma trying to tell everybody that my douche juice is running them ruthless and toothless as the yardbirds all the way down my backsplash, trying to tickety talk douche juice about bony not hitting multiples. Talk about bonies not larger than average. Says talking about y'all ain't even finger banging no thumbs up. Grandma talking douche juice about all of us together. She is wearing her socks and talking douche juice. We need to finger bang that thumbs up to prove grandma wrong. We riggedy, 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 really need to prove grandma wrong, y'all. Grandma needs to be proved wrong. Larger than average, grandma. We talk about big bony energy, grandma. Bony busting out the bone, chickity, chickity, chain, grandma. We need to finger bang that thumbs up to prove her wrong, y'all. Larger than average. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. We need to finger bang that thumbs up to prove grandma wrong, y'all. Grandma says my glizzy blaster don't bust multiples and multiples. Yard bars. If I was not to be busted, if I wasn't busted, would I be on so much child support, yard bars? Riddle me that up in the chickity chat. Grandma, would you not be owing me more child supports if I wasn't larger than average, Grandma? Look at that. That is extra large, Grandma. Extra large on the douche juice, on the banana, son. It's time to take the socks off in this lickety live, y'all. Get them socks off. Start fanning it around. Shave them armpits. Go eyeballs. Eyeballs up in the chickity chat, y'all. Why y'all misbehaving so much that you thinking that you tibbity tapping enough to make your eyeballs up. Hola, mi amo Z. Can I get some brains in the chickity chat, y'all? I would take my meds if grandma would ever sit on my face. But she don't want to give me the Arabian goggles because her nuts are bigger than mine. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is Zombie Cobra and WYB. Can I get some brains, y'all? Tell grandma that my glizzy blaster does bust multiples. If you maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains, can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? Can I get some brains up in the chickity chat, y'all? How many baby mama drama llamas gonna owe me douche juice off of this one berry sock? You know that I busted in this berry sock multiples and multiples. You know I've lactated in my mankini multiples and multiples. How long before the ops start collecting the oxygens and the moisture levelizations that Shane's mama will never obtain? Can I get some free Shanes, y'all? We need free Shane. We need a free Shane so Shane's mama can get the moisture levelization to where we need to be. Because the rose ain't working on homegirl no more. It don't. The new it ain't working no more. We need some free Shanes in the chickity chat. That rose is not working. The way that finger banging that thumbs up is not working. The rose is not working for Shane's mama. We need free Shanes in the chickity chat, y'all. Can I get some free Shanes? Free Shane. Free. We need some free Shanes, y'all. Next time you see grandma, tell her I need my sock back. Cause my socklessness says is not working, says and the amounts of where my rose charger went missing. Cause my rose charger went peekabooing right underneath my socklessness says. Peekaboo. 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 My glizzy blaster boss to hit multiples, Grandma. Why won't you let these people finger bang the fart boxes? That's the way they want to. The way they hit the multiples with them roses off a Timu, Grandma. They do not need to hear your interrogations of how many downtown reach arounds you used to do back in your day when you had to climb up the Escobabalars. That's amounts of snowflakes you had to use with your straws to the amounts of how many ticketed times we shove up our poop shooters in half the ticketed time. Can I get some brains, y'all? Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Oh, I'm OZ. Welcome back to the dark side. I need some brains in the chicken chat. If you like boofing the way Grandma like boofing, throw them diaper wipies up in the air and spin them monies around. If you like doing things like the normal way, take them socks off and spin them monies around. And let me know when you busted the trust that believes. Let me know when you busted with that pregame, with the pregame, the postgame. How many ticketed time? We need to know all the deep details, because we crusty truffle butter shuffling over here. If you maybe know somebody that has some brains, hell yeah, y'all. I don't even live in Alberta. I live next door to Grandma. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Apparently, I don't have no multiples and multiples hitting universe according to Grandma says. I didn't fail out of nothing except Grandma's clam slam. Why you gotta? We gotta have a pause in the houses, y'all. We got multiples have a pause. We got money's talking about they ain't even busted with one time on the roast. We got money's talking about we ain't finger bang no fart boxes. We ain't finger bang no sub. We ain't finger bang no sub. We ain't finger bang no sub. Ain't nobody finger bang no sub. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Hola, mi amo Z. My glizzy blaster does bust multiples. Look at that. Try to lick that hole. Lick that hole, dog. What you gonna do? You capping up in the chicken chat. Lick the hole, dog. Lick it. What you got on that money, son? I got $3.99 on the downtown reach around, son. Lick the hole, dog. I got avapazes for days. You want to hop on shit, boy? I got avapazes for days. I got Nerf bullets. I'm talking about. I buy them online at Walmart. Lick it, son. What you doing? I told you I got reloads of my avapazes. My avapazes are larger than average. Could you even shove this down your throat, son? Not as far as I can. Come on, son. What you gonna do? You just capping in the chicken chat, dog. You keep capping in the chicken chat. My chili pepper might have something to say about that. Ooh. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. What you doing in the chicken chat? Just capping. Nah, finger banging ass sub, son. You looking like a whole load of douche juice. You looking like Grandma's fart box just finger bang Shane's mama and her dry ass douche juice. Her cooch juice is drier than her fart box, and you know that her humor is very. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Please excuse me. I had priorly pre to this Liggity Live ate out Shane's mama's asshole, and there's a lot of Shane's mama's dust in my mouth. I need to get a moist butt. Hey, where's the moist ass at? Who got moist ass? I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. Anybody finger banging that thumbs up is about to be in big douche juices with Grandma. And I might have to be farting your ass coughs out of my mouth next. Who's next? Who's next? Hit that thumbs up. We're gonna keep the eyeballs on. Eyeballs up in the eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. Keep eyeballs on all them tickety things, y'all. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. Peekaboo. I have more maturity than your mama. And I have more douche juice in my diaper wipey than your mama. What up now, son? Look at that. These are real Koopa Zirconias. Dog. My camera don't want to cooperate. Anybody finger banging that thumbs up is gonna make eyeballs, y'all. Eyeballs going diggity down. Eyeballs up in the chickadee chat. What in the world is going on here? Y'all keep finger banging that thumbs up, and my moisture level is going through the roof of the tickety 10 town by the ripper, making Shane's mama and grandma very jealous. Doing to their clam slams, looking like clam chowder on a Sunday, and they are at the beach with all the sandy in their vaginas that making oysters and pearls. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. We starving out here. I don't know how many pearls and clam slams your grandma does on a nightly, but if you want to see mine, you got to find her on Thief Finder. We got to talk about Big Nasty. Big Nasty, that's grandma. She got Big Nasty up on that Thief Finder. You want to see a purple toe? She got purple toes for days. I mean, I don't even know. I think she's frostbitten. It's summertime. I don't know if she got frostbite. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, that's your boy. We starving out here, son. Trying to get our glizzies back, son. Peekaboo. My glizzy get back tickety time going off the chickadee chain. Going off the rails of where my Hot Wheel tracks ends up turning into where it turns into Thomas the Submarine Train. You ever play with the Thomas the Submarine Train? That money got a big light bulb on his head and tries to vacuum the lawn in the 4 o'clock in the morning time. I don't know how he gets enough gas in his electricities to do them thiggity things. He's playing with some different type of hot rails. Can I get some brains? My glizzy blast about to bust multiples, grandma. Every tickety time. The eyeballs go diggity down on my clam slam. I do. Thank you guys for appropriations. The amounts of appropriations of how many tickety times. I giggle in the morning time going way low and way up high and diggity down. That I make my camel toe look like grandma's face on a Shark's Week. How many shark's teeth does it take before your bony don't get bit up when you deep dive in a vag stab? Riddle me that. They never taught me that in physics. Says this. I ain't gonna break. I ain't gonna break. I ain't gonna brains. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Tell grandma that I got an answer for her riddle. You pregame with that rose from Timu, then the glizzy blast is gonna work, and then you use the berry sock. It's a sockless lickety live, y'all. Take them socks off in this money and spend that money around your 10 town battle ripper, wherever you at. The RV, grandma's basement, Mason's cribs. Nobody really ever makes it out of Mason's crib, so hopefully ain't nobody in Mason's crib. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all. Peekaboo. You ever lose yourself in a lunchbox? You ever lose yourself in a paper bag? You ever lose yourself in a vag stab? You ever lose yourself in a bad illusion of a dream that goes lickety. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Unless you're trying to pop out like these ops, turtle heading. You got roses for that, son. Hola, mi amo Z. Can I get some 151 rum? Pineapple juice and Malibu, caribou, get them all numb. Make baby girl come out of a shell and raise hell. Don't stop till the party. Eyeballs up in the chicken check. Staying Frank strong and it's easy. It used to be easy peasy. You would just get a little chili pepper with an eyeball and then lose the gravity. Douche shoots is shooting fire out the backsplash. You look like you clam slam like grandma the next diggity day. Today's time and age, that is not the way. Now you gotta do a little bit of clam slam. You gotta have a hot pepper. You gotta have douche juice straight into the culos, and then have one of them pepper seeds get stuck into the tibbity tip before your glizzy plastic gets up. But can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all, it's your boy. Oh, thank you for swearing Spanish in. What's going on, Josh? That's right, we starving. That's right. Bonnie does need a new neckmaster. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains up in the chickadee chat, y'all? Oh, thank you very much, Tronics. No, not a lost soul, but a lost everything thing. I had a very good day today. I think. Did you have a good day? I think your day. Did you laugh during this live? Or it was not like there was no laughter. All of this did not make you laugh at all. I don't. I only. I don't. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's right. Can I get some brains, y'all? Hell yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I do. I mean, I. Yeah, in the middle of it, I definitely don't look at anything. I've been trained to not. I train myself to not look, but yeah, I mean, right now I'll look. I mean, like I'm out of gas, y'all. Like, so yeah, right about here at about an hour, I'll look. I mean, if this thing takes back off, I'll keep it going. But right now, yeah, y'all got my attention. I'm still not really looking at everything. I apologize about that, but I mean, I'm looking at some things. If you do indubitably do need to know about the doodle or the doo-shoes caboose, there is a little bit of tickety time where you can catch my attentions. Hell yeah, free Shane. Oh yeah, wait, that was Josh. Josh, stop talking, Josh. Oh yeah, well, I mean, like, yeah, yeah. There's probably about a whole bunch of freaking seconds where I don't blink really. Uh, I'm really good at not blinking until I'm in a not blinking competition, and then my eyes get dry and they need to moisturize like Shane's mama needs to moisturize. Can I get some free Shane's in the chicken check? I'm trying to read y'all's comments and there's a whole bunch of nonsense, so I'll be like, whatever. You're like. I mean, not. I would not say that. I would say free Melly. I would say free Melly first. My favorite rapper is Shane's mama, of course. No, I'm not married. I am in the state of confusion. I'll see you tomorrow as well. No, I won't do that. Sorry. This is a place of love, and it's all love, and there's not going to be any of that nonsense. No, it's not that. It's just that I happen to create this thing, and I mean, this thing sort of is the real me, anyways. There's definitely elements of the real me that don't leak into the zombie. Thankfully, so otherwise, everyone they would be thinking I'm really mean. No, I graduated. No, all the Timu stuff that I own pretty much was sent to me by my crazy homegirls that are crazily infatuatedly in love with me. And one of them got me to fall in love with her, and then that was a whole waste of money and time. But yeah, it's mostly anything I got is not from Timu, except for the roses. Highly endorse the roses, but I didn't buy them. They were sent to me by my homegirls and stuff. Good question. Due to I talk about Timu so much. Good question. Yeah, I definitely don't buy any of my equipment or anything off of Timu. I bought a couple lights off of Timu for a test, and they got fired instantly. I'd rather buy it off of Amazon, and they're almost fired too. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some bananas in the chickadee chat. That's right, y'all. Oh, I definitely do know how to do CPR. The one time I really needed to do CPR, I did CPR on my friend, and then the next day he yelled at me for keeping him breathing. And I was like, and I was already a zombie at that time, and I was like, well, what do you expect out of a guy that tells everybody to keep breathing? Think I'm not going to keep you breathing? Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Can I get some brains, y'all? Well, I mean, for sure. I think I'm not sure. I mean, like, are you like in need of CPR, or is it just CPR for fun? The toesy woesy gets all the wins. Don't even think. Did you see that? I said I felt so goofy making that video today. I was like, I already made this video like 7 times, and I was like, run it. Freaking 7 to count. 7 tick. I am the Banana King. I am who they say I am. I'll be getting banana more times than I even know how many tickety times it takes y'all to stop finger banging that thumbs up. Yeah, yeah. Well, oh shoot. Wow. I mean through the bananas, there's been several video things that I haven't retapped into due to I'm like, dang man, when that shit hit first time and then that money went off, and so if it don't go off again, like I mean, pretty much anything I do over here would pretty much we could get it to go off at least a little bit. But dang man, we got that the shallotness says that Rizzo fishness says like yeah, there's a whole zombie language that I haven't tapped into recently due to I'm like, dang, when I first started saying it, it all went all crazy. And then, through bananas and bananas and bananas and bonobo. Do you guys even know how bonobos say hello, y'all? Oh, I definitely don't play video games, but I do definitely know a lot about them through my being an internety person. But yeah, I don't play video games at all. I got a lot of friends that play video games, but I got a whole video game setup, but it's set up to stream. I'm a streamer. Yeah, I don't play video games. But I do know a lot about video games and all that stuff. But that's due to my research and researching and stuff. Seems like sort of we open boxes, sort of, except we ain't got boxes, y'all. Hey, thank you guys for laughing and tippity tapping, y'all. Thank you guys for doing this thiggity thing. Thank anybody that has followed my new partner in crime, freaking the Raccoon Man, in the last day. I don't think anybody's here that did that, but dang, I entered him in some crazy sexy party Discord. We got like straight to the amount of followers we needed, like instantly. It was like, what zombie want? Oh, we got it. They don't like that I dance around like this and don't take my clothes off. But I mean, I'm barely wearing any clothes anyways, right? Obviously, they're like, all right, zombie just comes over here, plays with sex toys and jokes. I like this guy. He wants us to do something. We do that. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for all love and support and all the thiggity things, the adventures that I like to have and do. Because the adventure's about to go diggity down, like your rock balls going diggity down. Hot balls up in the chicken chat, y'all. I don't even know what y'all talking about. Oh, my favorite toy is probably Shane's mama. What's up, Trap? Hi. Good to see you're still breathing. Welcome to the dark side. I don't have tattoos. Tattoos are bad. Let's say that you shouldn't have tattoos. I don't even have any tattoos. Tattoos are bad. It's coming soon, man. Like I gotta figure out the best way of doing it. Like I think that you know that the plan was the plan, and then that plan got jacked up. So now I have a new plan, and my new plan is way more expensive than the old plan. Oh, I mean, this is just. I mean, like, there's a lot more where this comes from. I mean, shoot, you got Snapchat, you got an ostrich farm. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Y'all let your boy be starving out here. Loney be trying to buzz out the bone, chickadee chain, and y'all is not helping that cause by hitting that thumbs up. Y'all keep hitting that thumbs up. Only about to buzz out the bone chain. Do I know how to cook? Well, um, you're really lucky that there's nobody that absolutely knows me up in here. Otherwise, there'd probably be baby mama drama llama up in his money. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I burn stuff. I'm not, yeah, I burn things. All I do is walk, I lose gravity. You do not want anything that I cook out of my mouths. You know what my favorite ingredient is mustard and kitty litters? I know there is. I know. Shoot. Then stop calling me out, dog. I'm trying to play this one cool. She seems nice. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can we get the eyeballs up in the chicken chat? Oh, well, I'm sure that Josh down in the chat knows me at least pretty good. Um, Zombie, zombie, zombie. Uh, uh. What's in your head? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. I need some brains up in the chickadee chat. Unless you're trying to hit multiples and multiples like that rolls off a team moves. Like grandma says that multiples on multiples don't be getting hit with my glizzy blaster. My glizzy blaster does hit multiples, grandma. What's in your head? Zombie, zombie. Ha. Ain't a brain. Everywhere I go, people always know Zombie's a hungry, got a bony that he loves to balls up in the chicken chat, y'all. I do endorse my Zombie Coat brand mankinis and my Zombie Coat brand diaper wipes, trying to keep bony on that bone, chicken chain. While y'all keep finger banging that thumbs up, you're gonna make Frank get even more Frank strong. Dude, you all paper bag it, popping bony up before you could even get the papers on how many tickety times we got to get the registrations is to the driver's licenses of how many tickety times you could even ride your bicycles to drop the papers off, son. Welcome to the banana family. I don't know if this is the first one that happened. That's the first one I've seen. Josh, no one cares. Oh, no, I'm not, but I can't. How am I supposed to do that when you keep selling it for so cheap? I was trying to buy Edie's, and then you sold me the candy canes. Yeah, I mean, I live in a tent down by the river, to be exact, but yeah. Josh, no one cares. Skip ran off with a yard bird. My ethnicity is I'm from planet Earth. I'm breathing. Thank you for asking me. I didn't know I was going to be getting interviewed right here. No, Josh is that silence guy, and that is uh, uh, a baby mama drama llama's baby daddy. That I always feel like somebody's watching me. Can I get the eyeballs off of my camel toe eyeballs up in the chickadee chat? Unless you want my glizzy blast that'll be busting multiples on grandma's backsplash, which is not free, not fair 99s, does not even equals to how many tickety times I'm gonna get the winning lotto numbers. You better finger bang that sub and that bell right me out, cause you got about 2 segundos before we get out of this mankini. I'm gonna get slipping into something more, a little bit more comfortable. So you better finger bang that sub and that bell before you miss out on the next nippy slippy. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know